the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Tuesday, May 7, 2024. In the headlines, government targets $15 million in Treasury bill sale. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell appeals to young men to give up their guns. National Transport Commission promises to implement a night transportation system. Also in the news, regionally, Trinidad and Tobago will receive compensation from British Fund for oil spill of the wreckage of the wrecked barge in Tobago. Internationally, Ukraine claims it foiled a Russian plot to assassinate President Zelensky. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada set for exciting 2024-2025 CONCACAF Nations League campaign. Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We'll be back in just a moment.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Grenada's newly established Transport Board is poised to make significant strides in enhancing the transportation sector across the nation. With a focus on addressing existing challenges and implementing innovative solutions, the board aims to bring about tangible improvements in Grenada's transportation infrastructure and services. More in this report.
The new Grenada Transport Commission is headed by David Bartholomew as Chief Executive Officer and Francis Paul as Chairman, alongside Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell as Minister with responsibility for transportation and Alva Brown, Permanent Secretary with responsibility for transportation, comprising a diverse group of industry experts, policymakers, and community representatives. The Transport Board is tasked with diversifying strategies to streamline transportation operations, enhance accessibility, and ensure efficiency in service delivery. Speaking to the media on Tuesday, Prime Minister Mitchell pointed out that one of the initial steps is to change policy that will give them some level of authorization as to how the bus terminal in the various parishes operate and undertake infrastructural upgrades.
The state of the bus terminus is something that we wish to tackle immediately, but the solutions may still go into a medium to long-term process. So let me start with St. George's bus terminus. It's actually been operated by the Grenada Port Authority. So the Transport Commission currently has nothing to do with it and has no jurisdiction over it. That we need to change. And we've begun the engagement with the Port Authority. We've already sort of briefed the Cabinet that this is the route we wish to go. And the same applies for the Grenville and Sutter's bus terminus, because in a sense, these 3 centers represent the physical hub where a lot of our citizens pass through. And as the CEO pointed out, it is less than desirable.
Accessibility improvement is another area that the board has at the top of its list, as many face the issue of being stranded at certain times due to the absence of public transportation to go to their various destinations.
The chairman and the CEO alluded to the enormous buildup of persons oftentimes in the sun, in the rain, outside of the bus terminus itself, or even at the bus terminus. Persons who go to St. Mark and St. Patrick in particular. And so what you find is that area is significantly underserved, and persons who live in that area are in a sense, significantly disadvantaged. So the initiatives that they've been talking about with the Bus Owners Association, bus owners operators, is to see how we can immediately begin to put a system in place to alleviate the buildup of persons both on the eastern flank and on the western flank. So that is something that we're hoping that we can, and the CEO and so can guide, I'm saying almost immediately, once we can get agreement to sort of put in place as a temporary measure.
The Transportation Minister also revealed the board will launch a pilot project specifically aimed at transporting students to and from their various schools.
We are likely to invest in a pilot project specific to school children, for example. That may mean buying 1 or 2 electric buses at a particular school, and you then transport the children, and you collect the data coming out of that to then tell you, is this something that is feasible? Is this something that is sustainable? Is it something that makes sense? Are there alternatives to it? We are approaching the end of the third school semester, and then we have the summer period. So we are targeting September, which is the start of the new school year, to be in a position where we can have at least a pilot.
Recognizing the critical role of transportation in fostering economic growth and social development, the board is committed to implementing more initiatives that cater to the needs of both urban and rural communities. As the Transport Board embarks on its mission to transform Grenada's transportation sector, they have been engaging with various stakeholders, adopting a proactive approach and affirming a commitment to collaboration. This aims to pave the way for a more efficient, accessible, and sustainable transportation network that serves the needs of Grenada's growing population. Rina Thomas, GBN News.
Well, workers in the hospitality industry are likely to find it easier to get home in the not-too-distant future with the implementation of a night transportation system, provided that everything falls into place for the Transport Commission. Here's the report.
Have you ever ventured out past 11 p.m. and noticed hospitality employees lingering by the roadside waiting for a ride home? This scenario often unfolds because the buses provided by some companies have a limited drop-off range, leaving workers stranded beyond that point. Chairman of the newly reinstated National Transport Commission, Francis Paul, says this is an issue which has been ongoing for years, and the Commission hopes to tackle it.
In terms of recognizing the hospitality industry, you have folks coming from the hotel most time finish at 11 o'clock, and they would have a staff bus, but for instance, you may be going to Old Wester Hall, the staff bus drop you on the Wester Hall main road. You know, most of the times, 90% of those workers are females, have to walk the distance, unsafe, you're tired, and you still have to walk home. So that's where we want to implement the night bus project. Night and weekend.
Paul said the Commission would have to do a thorough investigation into all the determinant factors that would contribute to alleviating this nighttime transportation burden for hospitality workers.
And again, we're looking at EVs to roll out that project. Again, we have to do the research, gather the data. We have to implement charging stations. That, and again, is another project in itself. We have to collaborate with, obviously, Grenlec, all the stakeholders, climate resilience, to ensure that we have a framework, legislative framework in place as well, safety standards to ensure that when it is done properly and there is a smooth rollout.
The announcement were made during Tuesday's press conference, which featured Prime Minister and Minister for Transportation Deacon Mitchell, Permanent Secretary with responsibility for transportation Alva Brown, the Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Transport Commission David Bartholomew, and Chairman of the Grenada Transport Commission, Francis Paul. Reporting for GBN News, I am Beverly Tellisford.
A plea has been made to young men in possession of illegal firearms to give up their guns and stop gun violence in Grenada. It comes from Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Deacon Mitchell. Rina Thomas reports.
In a moving appeal to the nation's youth, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell urged young men to shun the use of guns as a means of solving disputes. Addressing a pressing concern that has plagued various communities, Prime Minister Mitchell emphasized the urgent need for alternative approaches to conflict resolution, highlighting the tragic toll extracted by gun-related incidents. He implored upon young men to consider the irreversible impact of their actions on individuals, families, and communities.
We have to value our lives, right? Firearms, as I've said repeatedly, is a lethal tool. It really was invented to kill. And the fact is, as we've seen in recent times, when one kills one, they both go to the grave, they both leave a grieving family, and then you leave a stain on the nation, you leave a stain on the family, you leave a stain on the village and the community. So this is a personal appeal, first and foremost, as a young man, to the young men, to appreciate that whatever differences that we have amongst ourselves, that we can talk these things out, we can mediate these things, we can negotiate these things, we can discuss these things, we can even take it out on the basketball court and on the football field and on the cricket. You know, that's the civilized way to do it. You could even sing songs about it. But the reality is, ending each other's lives doesn't help you, it doesn't help the family.
Citing the alarming prevalence of gun violence in recent times, Prime Minister Mitchell underscored the collaborative commitment of government and the Royal Grenada Police Force to implementing measures aimed at curbing the proliferation of illegal firearms through dialogue and community engagement.
The police has begun to meet with some of them. Last week we met with, the police met with members from the Four Roads Carnage area. Minister Williams and others met with some of the from Grandance. I've also indicated to Commissioner of Police that I myself am happy to meet and engage with the young men in particular, because we recognize that's where a lot of the challenges, as well as some of the older men who may be encouraging or supporting this sort of behavior.
Prime Minister Mitchell also urged the young men to take advantage of the 90-day gun amnesty now in effect.
We're in the middle of the gun amnesty. I want to appeal to the young men, because it's clear that there are firearms out there. That is why we did the amnesty, to hand in the guns. So we really want to take the opportunity to appeal to them, to say this is not going to end well for you. It is not going to end well for your families. It is not going to end well for the country. And ultimately, all of us as Grenadians will suffer. So I want to also appeal to citizens who know them, who can take the opportunity to speak with them, to encourage them, to turn in the firearms, to not engage in the violence, and to help them address whatever some of the challenges or issues they may have in their villages and in their community.
Stakeholders, including civil society organizations and individuals, are also encouraged to join hands in the collective pursuit of a safer, more peaceful Grenada. It is believed that it is only through unity that the nation can overcome the threat of gun violence and pave the way of a brighter, more secure future for all. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Now, firearms cases against a U.S. national are said to have been dropped, raising questions about the legal processes in Grenada. Rena Thomas has another report.
In a startling development, it has been revealed that a U.S. national linked to several firearms found in a container in Grenada has allegedly been freed of all charges against them. This revelation has sparked controversy and raised questions about the legal processes and transparency within the Grenadian authorities. Reports from reliable sources indicate that legal proceedings against the individual have been dropped. What's more concerning is the alleged lack of involvement or awareness of the Grenada Ports Authority in the decision-making process. The sequence of events leading to this development traces back to December 2022, when a number of guns and ammunition were uncovered during the routine searches at the St. George's Port. The items were traced back to a retired U.S. soldier residing in Grenada. The retired soldier claimed innocence, asserting that some of the weapons were unknowingly shipped from his U.S. residence by a third party. Among the seized firearms were high-powered semi-automatic rifles, some of which were prohibited under local laws. When approached for comment, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, who is also the Minister for National Security, expressed his lack of awareness regarding the latest development in this case.
No, I'm not aware of that. I have not been briefed on it, but it's certainly something that I would look into. Now that you've raised it. Thank you.
Efforts by the GBN News team to obtain clarity on the situation faced obstacles, as the Director of Public Prosecutions, Christopher Nelson, referred inquiries to the Prosecution Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. When contacted, Officer Dragon from the Prosecution Department claimed to have no information and directed further queries to the court. Attempts to reach officials within the court were unsuccessful. GBN News is committed to uncovering more details surrounding the alleged dropping of charges in this case and understanding the rationale behind such a decision, if such is true. We will bring you more details as they come to hand. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Coming up in Network News, government targets $15 million in Treasury bill sale. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
The story of Grenada is the story of Co-op Bank. A story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people. Grenadian people making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number one. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Sunshine Promotions is rolling out the red carpet for all mothers. It's a night of love. Saturday, May 11th at the dazzling Radisson Crown Ballroom. The celebration kicks off at 8 p.m. with the show starting at 9 p.m. Promising a night filled with joy, music, and appreciation. Prepare to be swept off your feet with performances from the legendary Mikey Spice. Mikey Spice. The dynamic Lion Paw, the sensational Valine, and the soulful Laura Lisa. It's a lineup that promises an unforgettable night. Get your limited early bird tickets for just $100 EC and ensure you're part of this grand salute to mothers. Tickets available at Giddens Pharmacy in St. George's, Wall Street, Wharf and Grenville, Chucky's Bar, Cass Unisex Boutique, Quick Stop, Pierre's Barbershop in Victoria, Calico Shopping Center in Sates, Rena Mills in Carriacou, Crown Collection, Health Plus Pharmacy Grenville, Heather's Boutique, and GoToFed.com. Stay connected with Sunshine Promotions on Facebook and Instagram for all details. It's a night of love. Saturday, May 11th at the Radisson Crown Ballroom.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center government is getting $15 million through the sale of a 91-day Treasury bill on the regional government securities market. The rest of the details in this report.
The Treasury bill will be traded on the secondary market trading platform of the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange on Thursday, May 9th between 9 a.m. and 12 noon. With a capped interest rate of 3.5%. The move, which aims to refinance the government's existing Treasury bills and Treasury notes and boost financial stability and efficiency, will be the second issuance of 91-day Treasury bills for 2024. Another is scheduled for August 9th. Potential investors are encouraged to contact their brokers if interested in participating in the Treasury bills. Notably, yields will not be subject to any tax, duty, or levy by the participating governments of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, offering an attractive investment opportunity for individuals and institutions alike. The prospectus provides insights into Grenada's economic projections up to 2026, shedding light on interest rate risk management strategies and the composition of the external debt portfolio. With a significant portion of the external debt contracted at fixed interest rates, Grenada demonstrates resilience in navigating potential fluctuations in the global financial landscape. According to the prospectus, the average time to refixing or ATR of the external debt portfolio is longer, standing at 11.6 years, with 13.8% of the external debt subject to refixing in 1 year. Notably, 91.1% of the external debt is contracted at fixed interest rates, providing a degree of stability, while the remaining 8.9% comprises floating rate debt from both multilateral and bilateral creditors. The Treasury bill issues are authorized under the Public Debt Management Act 2015. The Constitution of Grenada mandates that principal and interest payments are direct charges on the consolidated fund, ensuring accountability and transparency in financial transactions. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The community of Apred 2, St. David, was in mourning today following Monday's discovery of a resident found hanging. Renapet Thomas has this update.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has launched an investigation into the death of 24-year-old Jamal Felix of Apatute St. David, who was found hanging from a mango tree sometime after 4 p.m. yesterday, May 6th. According to a press release issued by the Royal Grenada Police Force, officers responded to reports of a hanging, and upon arrival at the scene, they discovered Jamal's motionless body hanging on a belt from a tree. He was subsequently pronounced dead by a medical practitioner, and a post-mortem will be conducted to determine the cause of death. The news team was told that the deceased, who is commonly known as Snuff Snuff by residents, was allegedly battling mental health issues. Andy Pear, a resident of the area, recounted the heart-wrenching moment when he discovered Jamal's body, reflecting the profound impact of this tragedy on those who knew him.
I did go and see after my goat and thing, and when I passed, it's like how I look one time in the area past the, how I look one time, I just see the person hanging. Yeah, so I just run up the same time and tell them people and them that I see somebody hanging.
The news has sent ripples of sadness throughout the village as friends, families, and neighbors grapple with the devastating loss of a beloved member of their community. Renapet Thomas, GBN News.
The 8th annual Grenada Distillers Limited National Karaoke Competition kicks off tonight with the preliminary round of competition. This competition has become a staple on Grenada's entertainment circuit, providing a platform for aspiring singers to showcase their vocal abilities while competing for substantial prizes. Grenada Distillers Limited Ambassador at Large, Chris Edwards, says the event is not only a contest, but also a celebration of music, talent, and community spirit.
The preliminary competition is entitled to, the preliminary competition mandate is to basically go around Grenada and Carriacou to the participating bars in different parishes to get contestants to participate in the competition, vying to be semi-finalists for their parish. And then, of course, we will have semi-finals in each parish, and then we go to the finals, which will be held on the 6th of July at the Trade Center.
He says the format is designed to entertain the audience as well as challenge the participants, starting with the preliminaries on May 7 until June 18. Only the top 14 will advance to the final. Over $25,000 in cash and prizes are up for grabs.
These people have been on me since December as to when the competition would be, because we've had it on different times of the year. So which is actually works out well for us. So we thought that we will do it now when there's not much activities happening just before Carnival. So, but we expect a banner competition based on the feedback we've been getting from the artists and some of the bars who are participating, their contestants already. And we are very excited about the first one being tomorrow, the 7th, Tuesday the 7th, at Bum's Bar, formerly Black Mermaid and Lagoon Road. And then on Wednesday, we move to Cocoa Breeze Bar and Deli out in Malmont for the St. David, another St. David preliminary. Those both starts, the show time is at 8 o'clock.
Building the marine ecosystem, GBN ISAW is up next. Stay with us.
Tonight's ISAW submission comes from Mrs. Mark of Alpha Junior School. Her grade 3 students were assigned the task of building their own marine ecosystem. The project was used to teach the children the components of different ecosystems in the Caribbean while informing them about conservation efforts and allowing them to explore their creativity and imagination. Mrs. Mark said, quote, "They've portrayed what was required and I'm very proud of them for their hard work." End quote. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come in Network News, we'll tell you the G-Cruise tank materials arrival. We'll tell you about the G-Cruise tank materials arrival for the Climate Resilient Water Supply System project. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sunday, May 19th, Megapulse Promotion invites you to a special event. Unbothered, the brunch edition from 4 p.m. to midnight at the gorgeous Ariza Car Park, Grenada. Live from Jamaica. Get ready for Egyptian.
Just the other day, said I ran into this beautiful lady, and I told her it's
Egyptian, alongside live band music from Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band. Early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Compliments Creative Chef. Cabanas and tables are also available. Call 405-3889 to book yours. This is no ordinary event. It's Unbothered, the brunch edition. Sunday, May 19th.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Rams Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
We're back at Television Center. The climate resilient water sector in Grenada G-Cruise project continues to make strides in its efforts at achieving a climate resilient water supply system. Several containers with materials to construct storage tanks across the island arrived in Grenada recently. We get more in this dispatch from NWASA's communications assistant, Wendy Chateau.
4 massive 500-gallon water storage tanks will soon be installed at strategic locations across the island as NWASA prepares to roll out the second phase of the G-Cruise project, Group 1. Network expansion and increased water storage capacity will be the major outputs, representing a crucial step towards enhancing the resilience of Grenada's water infrastructure, particularly in combating challenges posed by the water shortages during dry season intensities. Assistant Manager of NWASA's Planning and Development Department, Lyndon Bullen, explains that this tangible progress follows a meticulous planning and procurement process.
We are at a stage where procurement process is more or less completed, materials are on site, and works are actually getting implemented at this moment. The tank base is already being prepared, so that means extensive excavations were already completed, and now with these materials arriving to site for the tank construction, we can finally see some tank construction being taken place in the next few weeks.
The arrival of the tanks is crucial for the success of the project, and head of GIZ, Marion Guys, is excited about this new development.
This is really a great day. We're finally having the first tanks on the island. So these are hurricane-proof water tanks that can hold for several days water, and they're financed by the Green Climate Fund as part of the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada project, which is a joint finance project by the GCF, the Green Climate Fund, the German Environmental Ministry, and the Government of Grenada. And together with NWASA, we as GIZ are very excited to see that this is just a first fraction of what the component 3 of the water infrastructure that we're putting up on the island.
Tank construction will be undertaken by the Florida Aqua Store. Representative Wayne Sinanan provides insight into the construction process, highlighting the meticulous attention to detail and the safety measures employed to ensure the durability of the tanks.
After the foundation is done, the tank is built from the top down. This is possible with our specialized jacking equipment. This way, we build the first ring, we build the dome, then we jack up the tank, and we put in the other rings. After each ring, we jack it up and we put on the next ring. All our work is at ground level at that point in time. This is a very safe construction method, eliminating the need of having guys to work on heights, on scaffoldings, and all that.
Meanwhile, pipeline installation progresses simultaneously at both Mirbeau and Tufton Hall. Bullen notes that this project is advancing smoothly.
In terms of the pipeline aspect of it, these are already ongoing from late last year. We have Kenny's Trucking being awarded contract in $6.5 million EC dollars, and those are for 3 sites associated with these tanks: Mirbeau, Tufton Hall, and Montrouge. Right? So these are ongoing. We are currently seeing between 30 to 40% of pipeline installation already between the Mirbeau and the Tufton Hall sites. And of course, there are some challenges that we face along the way, but generally we are trying to keep on top of things and making sure that things progress smoothly.
The installation of the first batch of tanks, financed by the Green Climate Fund as part of the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada, G-Cruise project, is a testament to the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders involved. The tanks, designed to withstand hurricane-force winds, are capable of storing water for several days, providing a vital lifeline during times of water scarcity. With the construction underway and the promise of enhanced water infrastructure on the horizon, the G-Cruise project is poised to make a significant impact on Grenada's water resilience.
GBN,
1 News, Wendy Chateau.
1 News, 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 1 News,
NOASA's communications assistant, Wendy Chateau, talking there. Sports News is next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Sporting fans, good evening. The Grenada Football Association, GFA, has received its group stage opponents for the 2024-2025 CONCACAF Nations League. Grenada has been drawn into a competitive Group B of League B, where they will face Curaçao, St. Lucia, and St. Martin. The official draw took place on Monday at CONCACAF's headquarters in Miami. The national team will compete in 6 crucial matches during the September, October, and November FIFA windows this year, with all games to be played in a centralized location yet to be determined. Grenada will aim to gain promotion to League A once again. Meanwhile, Grenada is continuing preparations for upcoming international matches. On June 5, Grenada will play Trinidad at the Otto Bolden Stadium, and on June 9, Grenada will host Costa Rica at the Karani James Athletic Stadium in 2 crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup CONCACAF qualifiers. Well, the second round of the 2024 NBA playoffs will be fully underway by tonight. 2 second-round series have started, and the reigning champs already in a big hole. Boston and Oklahoma City, the top seeds in their respective conferences, will try to take care of business at home. Home court has not mattered in the second round in Denver. However, the Nuggets are in trouble against the Timberwolves after a blowout loss in Monday's Game 2. The Timberwolves are up 2-0 over Nikola Jokic and and the 2023 champs, and they'll head home with a chance to pull off a sweep at the Target Center. In the Eastern Conference, the Knicks jumped out to a 1-0 lead in their second-round series against the Pacers. Jalen Brunson scored 43 points, and it was a mild finish in a nail-biting Knicks win that has been business as usual for the Knicks in these playoffs. The postseason field started with 20 teams. The Warriors, Kings, Hawks and Bulls were ousted before the Pelicans, Suns, Clippers, Lakers, Heat, 76ers, Bucks and Magic were eliminated in the first round. San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama has been named NBA Rookie of the Year. The 20-year-old is the first Frenchman to win the award after averaging 21.4 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, a league-high 3.6 block shots, and 1.2 steals a game. Wembanyama, the first pick in last year's draft, was the unanimous choice as he earned all 99 first-place votes. He is the first unanimous Rookie of the Year since Karl Anthony Towns in 2016. Oklahoma City Thunder center Chet Holmgren came second, with Brandon Miller of the Charlotte Hornets third. Wembanyama is also one of only 3 NBA players, alongside former Spurs big men Tim Duncan and David Robinson, to register 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocks in a game. He posted 31 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 blocks, and a steal in a March win over Indiana. The 7-foot 4-inch power forward is also a candidate for the Defensive Player of the Year award and is set to be selected by France for this summer's Olympics in Paris. What a talent. That's the sports news for now. The government of Trinidad and Tobago said Monday it has secured international compensation for the ongoing cleanup of an oil spill from the wrecked barge in Tobago. Early estimates put the damage as high as $20 million.
Following an overturned barge in February which caused an oil spill in Tobago, Energy Minister Stuart Young said government approached the International Oil Pollution Compensation Fund, which Trinidad and Tobago was a member of up until 2018. He said following the restructuring of Petrotrin, TNT was no longer making contributions, but noted that it was done since 2001 when TNT joined the convention. The fund, he says, covers reasonable claims for an oil spill cleanup, similarly to what occurred in Tobago. He said TNT made submissions before the fund on April 29th in the UK, which were successful.
The fund's executive committee decision is as follows. The 1992 Fund Executive Committee decided that the 1992 Civil Liability and Fund Conventions would apply to this incident, and they immediately authorized the director to make payments of compensation in respect of claims arising from this incident.
Minister Young said central government will lead the charge to submit the claims and will liaise with the Tobago House of Assembly.
With respect to the Tobago and the THA, again, we will work with them along with the Ministry of Finance to look at the claims being made there, and we at central government will take the responsibility of submitting the cost incurred at a reasonable cost that we believe can be recovered from this fund.
He estimates that cleanup operations have so far been in the millions, but hopes the fund will cover the majority.
An estimate within current ballpark figures is about, I believe it is 12 million US so far. And then, of course, you have THA who are submitting as well claims to the Ministry of Finance. So when making the submissions to the fund, I told them, look, you're looking at something, I assume, but it could go up or it could go down, in the region of maybe 30 million US dollars. The fund was fine with that.
And as for tracking the owners of the abandoned vessel, he says there has been some leads, but that TNT will continue to work with its partners.
Having seen all of the work that has been done by the Maritime Division out of the Ministry of Works and Transport, as well as our Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard using their intelligence contacts throughout the islands, as well as they managed to get help from the Canadian government and a number of other agencies. We've also contracted via the Maritime Division an international satellite company.
Sonolala, TTT News.
The Ukrainian Security Service says it has foiled a Russian plot to assassinate President Volodymyr Zelensky and other high-ranking Ukrainian officials. More in this report.
The National Security Service of Ukraine, the SBU, have put out quite a lot of details, and there seems to have been more than one plan here. One of the plans was to kidnap and then kill President Volodymyr Zelensky. And as you mentioned there, Mariam, this was involving two colonels who have been arrested, allegedly. This was involving them in the attempt to get on side people in the military that were meant to be protecting President Zelensky so that this kidnapping and then this assassination could take place. So that was one of the plans that the Russian Security Service, the FSB, was allegedly developing. And the other one was also to assassinate the head of military intelligence, Kirill Budanov, in Ukraine. And the way that the plan to do that involved members of the state security service that were meant to be guarding him and also guarding other security officials, revealing the location of where he was staying. There was then going to be a rocket attack, then a drone attack to mop up anyone that was still alive, and then a missile attack after that to eradicate any trace of the drone attack. This is all obviously according to the SBU, the National Security Service of Ukraine. And they mentioned the fact that these two colonels that they've arrested, they said that they had handlers from the FSB, Russia's security service, that were trying to get the ball rolling on this. And the assassination of the head of the military intelligence was meant to happen before last Sunday, Orthodox Easter, in Ukraine. So a lot of details here and things that will be concerning to Ukraine. They're celebrating discovering this, but there was obviously, they think, a real penetration of this state service that will be worrying to them.
A reminder of the headlines after this. This is GBN, a reminder of the headlines. Government targets $15 million in Treasury bill sale. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell appeals to young men to give up their guns. National Transport Commission promises to implement a night transportation system. Also the news regionally, Trinidad and Tobago will receive compensation from British Fund for oil spill of the wrecked barge in Tobago. Internationally, Ukraine claims it foiled Russian plot to assassinate President Zelensky. Plus in the sports news, Grenada set for exciting 2024-2025 CONCACAF Nations League campaign. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom for now. Have a good night.